Ministry of Textiles, Government of India with a bouquet. And all of us, let's welcome him with a warm round of applause. Thank you very much, Honourable Minister, for gracing this event with your benign presence, for sparing your valuable time for us. Thank you very much. I now request Shri M.S. Dadu to please welcome Shri Rohit Kansal, Additional Secretary, Ministry of Textiles, Government of India with a bouquet. A very warm and hearty welcome to you, sir. Thank you very much for your gracious presence. Thank you, Shri Sood and Shri Dadu, for doing the honours. And now, ladies and gentlemen, to commence the inaugural session, I am pleased to invite on the dais Shri Deepak Sood, the Secretary General ASSOCHAM, to deliver the welcome address. Let's welcome.
Thank you very much. Good morning, sir. Honorable Minister, Additional Secretary, dignitaries on the dais. खुशी होती है जब इतने लोग कमरे में होते हैं और काफी सारी लेडीज होती हैं उसमें. टेक्सटाइल इंडस्ट्री की लेडीज के लिए इट्स वेरी नाइस एंड हार्टी. मतलब नॉर्मली भी कॉन्फ्रेंसेस में ना मुझे आदमी ज्यादा दिखते हैं. So this is the first conference that I'm seeing on the day that we had so many of you. So a very warm welcome to each one of you. टेक्सटाइल एक बड़ी वैल्यू चेन की चीज है. मैं टेक्सटाइल इंडस्ट्री का नहीं हूं, मैं इकोनॉमिक्स ज्यादा समझता हूं, तो आई विल नॉट dwell into that space at all. But I think India as a country is sitting at a cusp where the growth is huge from here. And मैं सबको कहता रहता हूँ, काश हम 10 साल छोटे होते तो हम ज्यादा कुछ देखते जो ये देश देखेगा. I think the विकसित भारत dream is something which is very, very crucial and important. And each one of us, people on the dais, people off the dais, industry, civil society, everybody has to put in their best effort to ensure that this dream is realized. We do it for our children for tomorrow. So we do it sustainably and we do it inclusively. And I think that's the vault and the vow that we all should take. And textile industry सिर्फ natural resources नहीं use करती है, chemical and non-natural resources we use करती है. So sustainability is very, very crucial. And I think we have been the best handicrafters in the world. We can create this and benefit from the ecosystem that is the world is offering to us. With these words, I would once again welcome you, sir. Thank you very much. He was on time, we were not on time. So another round for him. A minister on time, and he was here with his additional secretary at 11:30 sharp and was waiting for all of us. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Shri Sood, for the warm welcome address. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm pleased to invite on the dais Shri M.S. Dadu, Chairman ASSOCHAM Textiles and Technical Textile Council and Chairman Colorjet Group, to deliver the opening address. Let's welcome him.
Honorable Minister of State, Shri Pavitra Margareta ji, a very dynamic and very able Secretary Shri Rohit Kansal ji, Deepak Sadana ji, my colleagues in the association, ladies and gentlemen. We all know that India is a leading supplier of textile in the world today, and the world is actually looking at us. So it is our responsibility to prove ourselves that our textile industry is sustainable. We have to take leadership in making India a very sustainable. We have to make a sustainable textile value chain. And I am pretty sure, because we come from the industry, and we are confident that we can do it together with the support of the government, guidance of the bureaucracy and all our industry colleagues. We know that we, in our production processes, have to use natural resources and Mother Nature. We know that the more we use it, the more or misuse it, it is not good for the future. So we have to, in our production processes, see that we can reduce, reuse and recycle the natural resources that we do. It is a must that we use these resources. हमें प्रकृति का शोषण नहीं करना, लेकिन दोहन करना बहुत आवश्यक है. So we have to maintain a balance between growth and nature. Today, there are different technologies which are available to make the complete textile value chain sustainable. And this summit is basically to understand, to listen to the experts on what we can do using different technologies to make this value chain very sustainable. There are things like waterless dyeing. I can see Dr. Swapnesh Basu, digital processing which uses much less water, even in the garmenting technologies, making equipment which can produce using less energy, less resources. So there are different technologies which we can use to make the complete value chain very, very sustainable. And I am sure, and I can assure the Honorable Minister over here that industry will leave no stones. We will make all our efforts to ensure that the future generations which come will get a better nature, better environment than what we received. And it is our commitment to this nation that we will make India a sustainable textile hub. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir, for setting the tone for today's summit. I now invite Shri Milind Hardikar, Co-Chairman, Asachan Textile and Technical Textile Council and Director Group Strategic Initiative, Western Group, to set the context for today's discussion, sir.
Honorable Minister, Pavitra Margareta ji, Honorable Additional Secretary, Anil Kansal ji, Deepak Sood ji, Mr. Dadu ji and other co-chair and the dignitaries on the dais and friends. Well, looking at this response for the global summit, it is a very clear-cut indication that the textile industry cares for the planet and cares for the sustainability of the planet. It has followed the law of the karma. The sustainability is the need of the hour because the pollution that we have caused for the years and the damage that has happened to the planet, it has come back to us, and it is obligatory on our part to really work on the sustainability. The industry is at the crossroad. To set the right context, let's look at globally where do we stand. The ESG, the sustainability is coming in the form of, initially we talked about CSR, now we are talking about ESG. But ESG, the environment, social and governmental aspects of sustainability haven't come to us suddenly. It has been driven by the need of the investors. If you look at the commitment made in COP26, that was in November 21, the international IFRC, the International Financial Reporting Standards, were given the task. IFRC was given the task of formulating an international sustainability board. Now that is where the current format of sustainability is flowing. The European regulations are flowing out of that. It actually is the need to get the information for the investor so that the investor knows which company is socially conscious, which company is environmentally conscious, and therefore the investment in that company will be done based on the sustainability ranking. They have created a global baseline. The need for global baseline is when I am comparing, there are 10 different companies and where I have to see where the capital goes. My capital will go to the company which has a better sustainability index. And therefore, across the countries, across the industries, a global baseline needs to be created. The International Sustainability Board has a global jurisdiction. So it is not that Europe has been unfair to us in formulating these regulations. G20 is a signatory to the COP COP28. So India, in a way, is signatory to what the regulations are coming through. What has happened in Europe? The ESMA, the European Securities and Market Authority, which is the SEBI equivalent in Europe, they have endorsed the international sustainability regulations. The law that was ratified on 25th of July this year, I am giving these details to set the context correctly. The Corporate Sustainability Due Diligence Directive, as popularly known as CS3D, 3D for Due Diligence Directive. This takes effect in mid-27, so we have good amount of time to prepare, provided we know what to do and how to do. The principles of CS3D, the belief is the company that you audit, the action that a company takes, the damage to the environment and not damage but the violation of human rights is caused downstream, and therefore there is a need to monitor, mitigate the risk of the entire supply chain. They have a jurisdiction within Europe and outside Europe, and therefore if we are supplier to the European customer, we come under the purview of the audit, and we have to follow the three principles: monitor, mitigate and report. Our sector, textile sector, is identified as a high risk sector, so we are under scanner. For an individual company, it may cover various points like environment, including the air, water, waste management and variety of other issues. On the social front, it will cover the payment of salaries, child labor related issues, health and safety practices followed by the company. Also at a community level, it will cover diversity, gender equality, women workforce, what you do on CSR. Governance will include things like compliances, ethics, grievance redressal mechanism, the whistleblower mechanism, variety of things. Now, coming to India, the current push for sustainability is definitely coming from Europe. We need to align our industry practices with the global expectations. What we need to do, how we will achieve the net zero is the target that we need to follow. It is currently in India, the implementation is related only to concerning the export to EU, not so much to the other countries. And for domestic market, we have regulations of disclosure for the top 1,000 companies listed in stock exchange by the SEBI, and value chain assurance to be followed for top 250 companies. The issues in India could be the large corporates will have the resources to do it, but how will the MSMEs do it? Can they set up a renewable power source of their own, or the government can help provide that to the entire textile cluster? Those are the kind of aspects I think we can look at. Ministry has definitely helped the industry and taken a lead. The promotion of circular economy is very, very noteworthy. The creation of national guidelines and the certifying agency that who's sustainable, who's not, which product is sustainable, which is not. Those are the things that could come through. India has definitely taken a lead in terms of renewable power. Our grid power today, 13% of power is green in Indian power supply. But 28 by 2030, it is targeted to reach 40%. So look forward to a very meaningful discussion. There are many wise people, knowledgeable personalities here for the summit. The day's deliberation will certainly show us the way forward. Let's look forward to the enlightenment on the sustainability front. With this, I set the context for the summit. Thank you.